When you took over the training of this horse, did he look like a horse that had potential, that could rise through the ratings here?
Before, when I start to train this horse, he is in class 4, so he looks comes more improved when I get it, and how improved we don't know yet. After this Sunday, we know more.
How much more do you think, or do you hope? He is a 4-year-old. We're getting to the 4-year-old series. Could he get to that level possibly?
I hope so. Let me talk to jockeys, and after the race, we know more.
How confident are you that he can win on Sunday, though?
I think it's a good chance. Good chance.
Matthew, nice ride from you to win on him last time out at Happy Valley. How do you think he'll handle Sha Tin?
Yeah, it was a great win last start. Coming back to Sha Tin, he's a very young horse, so I don't think it should be a problem. It takes a bit of time to wind up, so it could be even a benefit having the longer straight, so we just have to wait and see.
Any concerns about the step up to 1,800 metres?
I don't see it as a problem. He's a nice relaxed horse, so hopefully just get a nice fluent run throughout and show his best late.
And you mentioned too, he's a young horse. Where is he in his stage of development?
Oh, it's hard to say. Mr. Size, he will know more. He performed well last start with his win, so as long as he improves off that, he should be able to compete against him and be competitive this time out.
Joe, you ride House of Fun on the Group 3. Is he good enough to win at this level on Sunday?
I believe so. That's why I choose him as my ride. I had a bit to do with this guy, and he's been doing so well for me, so I'm quite excited and happy to have him as my ride.
Last time when you rode him, he was a bit unlucky when he was beaten by Premier. Do you think he can beat Premier this time around?
I believe so. When I rode him over the 1,000 meters where we got beaten by Premier, there was few issues that went against him, like he didn't really had a really good start, and then also in the last 150 meters I got a little bit of a traffic jam, and when he was able to get himself through the gap, he just came flashing home nearly to win. So based on that run, with the light weight on his back at this time, I believe he's a winning chance.
How do you compare those two as horses? They're both horses you've had quite a bit to do with.
It's hard to measure how good they are compared both, but what I can say is House of Fun was very unlucky not to beat a Premier 2 starts ago, if I'm not wrong, and I think this time can be his turn.
And more recently, you rode him in a barrier trial. How does he feel?
He felt great. He's going very well. I believe he's in a good shape, and we're going to find out on Sunday.
Douglas, that was Bombay Blitz's best run in Hong Kong last time out. Do you feel like he's heading in the right direction?
I think so. He's obviously run over shorter trips, and he's a bit of a burly individual, so the few runs have sorted him out, and he looks like he's coming to hand.
And is the 1,400 metres his right trip?
I think so. I think he'll even go further in time, but at this stage with a heavy weight and where he is in his career, I think 1,400 is ideal.
Last time you were drawn wide, you settled in the second half of the field. Would you have to go back to similar sort of tactics from this wide draw again on Sunday?
He looks the kind of horse that he appreciates a bit of time to sort of warm up and get into the race. So I was hoping for a better draw, which makes it a little bit easier. But it looks that will be the way we'll ride him again.
And just with him as well, the blinkers went on for the first time last time. How much of a difference did they make?
It certainly makes him focus. He has a good look at a few things, so the blinkers have sharpened him up and really got him concentrating.
Dragon Lips, Matthew, you've done a lot of work with the horse. How do you think he'll go first up here in Hong Kong?
Well, all being well, hopefully very well. It's hard to say. It's a PP first start here. It's a good race. He's drawn a decent barrier, so if we can find a nice position on him, hopefully he'll just be able to do whatever he can do to this time out, and then we'll improve for the following start.
Have you been happy with his preparation leading into the race?
Yes, he does his work very easy in the morning, so it's hard to get a gauge. So after this weekend will be very interesting how he comes off that. So obviously his form is very positive. So, but coming to Hong Kong, it's always a different story. So we just have to wait and see how he performs this weekend.
And how would you get a gauge of his 2 barrier trials that he had here?
His 2 barrier trials have been okay, not too bad. No, I say he's a very big horse, so he's got a lot of strengthening up to do and fitness-wise. So I say we're looking for a positive run this weekend, so whatever he does this weekend, he'll definitely improve on.